Hello, and welcome to a new episode in today's analysis. Today, we are going to analyze none other than Sauron, the main antagonist of the Middle-earth franchise. One of the most iconic Dark Lords in all fiction, Sauron could be easily viewed as an allegory for the all-seeing eye. In this episode, we are going to analyze all the information given about Sauron throughout the books, as well as from the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings film trilogies. And let's analyze his journey from an Ainur to the diabolical Dark Lord that he has ultimately become. Now, with no further introduction, let's begin. The entity that we all came to know as Sauron was originally born at the beginning of time as Myron, and was born as an Ainur, a species of beings capable of creation, as opposed to what Sauron became later on as no being of destruction. And he became an apprentice of Valaul the Smith, and becoming one of the most greatest craftsmen at the beginning. However, decided that because of his lust for power and wanting more, he caused him to turn to the dark side, joining Morgoth, the first Dark Lord of the Middle-earth, becoming his lieutenant, and became changing his name into Sauron. However, following the end of the first age and the fall of Morgoth, Sauron became the new Dark Lord of the Middle-earth, and throughout the second age, he tried his best to take over the entire Middle-earth to the ways. But one way proved to be the best out of all the others, creating the One Ring. The One Ring to rule them all, with 3 rings for the immortal elves, 7 rings for the dwarf kingdoms, and 10 rings for the mortal men doomed to die. Sauron will control the minds of all the leaders of the Middle-earth through his One Ring alone, and will also exponentially increase his power to the point that he became independent on it, or better say, his existence became dependent on it. But because of his actions, throughout the end of the Second Age, the last alliance of men and elves was formed. Sauron was defeated by Isildur, the prince and the eventual king of Gondor, but rather than to destroy the One Ring, or to finally end all the evil, Isildur fell victim to his temptations and chose to keep it for himself, only to be later on hunted and killed by the orcs, yet his ring got lost on the river, and he will stay there for the next 2500 years, until he was found by a Hobbit, Smeagol, along with his cousin, and because of the ring's influence, Smeagol killed his cousin, while he lived the Shire, and eventually became the monstrous creature we know as Gollum. Yet throughout the events of the Hobbit trilogy, which takes place between the year 2958 to 2959, Sauron researched back again in the Middle-earth after 3000 years, as his spirit managed to endure without a physical form, and became known as the Necromancer of Dol Guldur. He made an alliance with the Orc warlord Azog the Defiler, as well as with the dragon Smaug, the ruler of Erebor, in order to safeguard the Lonely Mountain and prevent the Dwarf Company from Bilbo Baggins, Gandalf, Thorin Oakeshield, and the other dwarfs from reclaiming Erebor. Even the fact that Sauron wanted the mountain for both its strategic location and its riches for his eventual conquest of the Middle-earth. And here, Sauron was eventually discovered by Gandalf and later on by the other Council of Wizards, engaging into a fiery battle, which resulted in Sauron leading back to Mordor. However, this not only is revealed that he is still alive after so many thousands of years, but also the fact that he is willing to reclaim back the whole Middle-earth one day. Nevertheless, both Smaug and Azog found their demise at the hands of the Dwarf Company, and his plans to conquer Erebor have all been left in vain. Nevertheless, in the 60 years to come, Sauron restored back his power over Mordor and began to replenish his army in order to prepare for the eventual conquest of the entire Middle-earth and revenge for his previous defeat. As during the events of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, which takes place in the year 1319, Sauron began his attempted conquest of the Middle-earth, and as well as desiring back the One Ring from Frodo Baggins, as well as from the rest of the Fellowship of the Ring. Now, before I go any further, we all should ask ourselves, is Sauron evil? Now, after all the answer seems obvious, it is revealed by Tolkien that the orcs genuinely want to be part of the Middle-earth community, given the fact that humans, elves, and dwarves are all in some sort of a civilization. The orcs are the only ones to be felt left behind, given the fact that they are heavily rejected from the Middle-earth society from all points of view. And now here it could be argued that Sauron actually wants to give these orcs a chance to thrive. However, it's like that Sauron doesn't care at all about their cause, but only uses them as his own army, Not to mention he is revealed into the rings of power, and there are rebel lords who do not agree with his ways, further proving that Sauron is indeed evil. Not to mention that if you are capable to commit genocide and enslave other innocent people from the other three species, in order for you to have dominion over all life, is without a doubt diabolical from all points of view. So in the end, the answer to the question, is Sauron evil, is definitely yes, and he finally met his own undoing at the hands of none other than Frodo Baggins and Sam Wilson, and indirectly to Gollum, as he managed to destroy the ring, killing Sauron, and thus losing any chance to reconquer the Middle-earth. As following his defeat, the Fourth Age came to be, and the Aragorn became the new king of Gondor after 3,000 years since Isildur's time. And so in the end, who was Sauron? He was nothing more but a diabolical entity who desired only power and prestige in his own name, an entity that would desire to have dominion over all life and enslave and kill anyone who doesn't agree with him, an entity that could be seen as one of the most evil and one of the creepiest villains to be ever appear in fiction. Thank you all for joining this new episode in today's analysis. Please don't forget to give a like and subscribe. Have a good day.